Hello, let me welcome you to the Fund Saver Network compensation plan. My name is Ron Pruitt. I'm happy to do this for you today. Let's get started. As everyone knows, you must have an earning disclaimer if you're going to be talking about money. I'll give you a second to read this, or better yet, you could just copy it so we don't have to sit here very long. Let's get started. So, first thing you need to know in the compensation plan, there are only three parts to this compensation plan. As we move forward, I will break each one down for you so you have a complete understanding of what this is and how it absolutely works. So the very first part of this compensation plan is the Fast Start bonus, okay? So let's be clear on what a member means. When you become a member with Fund Saver Network, that's going to be $25 a month, and you're going to pay a one-time fee of $40 for all the setups. You'll never pay the $40 ever again in your life. It's not annual, it's one time. So once you do this, you're going to have your position in the company. You'll have your position in Fund Saver Network, right? Here's what you're going to receive as you bring in other personally sponsored members. You're going to receive 50% of the $25 on the very first $25 payment and the $40. That's going to be $32.50 per member you bring in on their very first initial payment. So you can bring in as many as you want. I'm going to show this in segments of threes. So you bring in your first one, $32.50, second one, $32.50, third one, $32.50. You can keep going, but we're going to stop there. Then there's another level, which is the second level. That's 10% or $6.50 of everybody your first level, your personals bring in. So this person gets three, this one gets three, this one gets three. That's $6.50 to you on each and every one of those. Let's say hypothetically, you spend some time, you bring in over time 100 members for $25 a month. And let's say 1 week, all 100 bring in one person in a week. That's $650 in a week at the $6.50. So it's pretty big. It can get pretty big over time. Then there's a third level that's 1%, 65 cents for every person that your second level brings in. That's huge. That can turn into quite an income. Fast start bonuses, okay? Now, this portion of the compensation plan is paid weekly. It's paid every week. So let's say you come in, you have a week to build your business. That is paid to you the second week. So it was always 1 week in the rear. The second part of the compensation plan is the 3x10 matrix. Now, before I go into the money of the 3x10 matrix, I want everybody to understand how a matrix works because a lot of people don't understand it. They're saying, I don't get any spillover. I don't believe in spillover. We'll talk about that at another time, but I want to show exactly how it works. So let's say this is my position. I'm in the company. This is me. And I bring in three people, you being one of them. Let's say that you're the very first person I brought in, okay? That's you. Now, it's a 3x10. So it doesn't matter if I bring in 10 people, 100 people, 200 people. I can only have three on the very first part. 3x10 meaning my first level is 3 wide, then it goes 10 levels deep. 3 wide, 10 levels deep, okay? But I brought three people in, and for some reason, these three people, they're not doing anything right now, and that's perfectly fine. So I bring in another one. It's going to place that person underneath my first person simply because it has to go to the next level. That's called spillover for the very first person in my business. They're still not doing anything, so I bring in another one. It's going to go to the second person. It doesn't go to the first person again. It goes to the second person. And then they're still not doing nothing. I bring in another one. It goes to the third person. You might be asking, why does it not all go underneath the number one person? That would be kind of crazy. It's better to help people see somebody fall underneath them quickly so they will go to work. Watch. So the very first person goes, there's somebody underneath me. I need to do something. They put a person in and they put their second person in. Now they're getting paid on all three of those people, even though I put one there. Anybody in your matrix, whether you put them there or not, you get paid for. So let's go to the second person. They're going, somebody put somebody in there. Let me put somebody in. And then they kind of cool off. And then I put another one in. The third person still hasn't woke up. I put another one in. Then they put another one in. See how this is working? Now there's 9 people on level 2. And then each one of these people put 3 in. Just base this on 3. You can put as many as you want because it's going to fall down in the matrix and it helps other people because it's going to fall below them. So now there's 27. Okay. Now, one of the things people always ask is, why am I not getting spillover? Why am I in this matrix and nothing's falling below me? Because a lot of people don't understand how a matrix works. Watch. I am at the top of this matrix. Okay. So you see my matrix inside the yellow lines. Everybody here is in my matrix, but everybody has their own 3x10 matrix. Remember I told you you're my very first one I put in. You have your own matrix. See how it starts with 3 and it just fills up down there. The second person, they have their own matrix. The third person, they have their own matrix. The only people that's going to help you get spillover is going to be me, probably a person above me, but every time it gets deeper and deeper, it takes longer to get back to you because I'm helping all 3 of these people, right? So if you think the second position as they're building their matrix is going to come over here, it's not. It's going to stay inside this proximity. Same thing here. You don't get anything from these people. You get it from me because I have to fill up across here, then I fill up again. So, and it probably comes from a person up here above me. So as long as you understand that there's 2 things in this business, spillover takers and spillover makers. I will tell you the spillover makers do much, much better than the spillover takers. Enough about that. So now that you understand exactly how this matrix works and how it's put together, let's go see the money that it can make. So let's remember 3x10 matrix. This is your position. Let me show you how easy this could be. Let's say that you come in and you're a member. You take 30 days to bring in your first 3 members. 30 days. Okay. Now you have your level 1 full. There's 3 people there. But let's say those 3 people that you brought in, they take 30 days to bring in their 3 people. Well, if each one of them brings in 3, that's 9 people on your level 2. Now you're 2 months into it. There's 12 people in your matrix. Let's say those 9 people take 30 days to bring in their 3. There's 27. See all these numbers is times 3. That's how that works. Let's say every month, 27 takes a month. You're 4 months in, there's 81. 81 takes a month. And since it's a 3x10 matrix, well, it can only go 10 levels deep and then it's done. It's finished, right? What does that mean? That means there's 88,602 people possibly that could be in your matrix in a process of 10 months. Now, I know that's a perfect world. I know we don't live in a perfect world. I get it. I understand. Okay. But watch. Now, let me show you how it pays you. Pay attention. As you come in as a member, let's say, Ron, I'm not sponsoring anybody. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. But watch. Everybody in this matrix, whether you put them there or not, is worth $1 to you. $1. So level 1, everybody's worth $1. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, 6, 7, 8. Since you sponsored no one, you are allowed to pick up the matrix compensation through level 1 through 8, and that's it. But here's what it shows you. If you add up all those people, 1 through 8 times $1, that's $9,840 a month that you possibly can make, and you never sponsored anybody, but it's not probable you're going to make it. I've never seen a business where you do nothing and make money. I just haven't. It's probably not going to happen, but it's possible. If you got people above you that's building and building and filling up your matrix, it's possible. It's just not probable. But you go, okay, Ron, I get it. I'm going to go put 2 members in. Well, you see the next column is FSN Duo, Fund Saver Network Duo. You put 2 people in. Well, the numbers remain the same. Everything remains the same through level 8. But now, since you put 2 people in, you've opened up level 9. You have level 9. Look at the difference. It went from 9,840 a month to 29,523 because there's 19,683 people on level 9 when it's full. That's why it jumped. Okay, Ron, I get it. I'm going to go put 3 more people in so I can have 5 people that I personally brought in. Numbers remain the same all the way down through level 9, but you've opened up level 10. And we already know that when your matrix is full, it's 88,602 people. That means it's $88,602 a month. Now remember, I know this will be a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. But what if you completed 10% of that for 8,800 a month? Just 10% in 10 months or 6 months or whatever. And it just continues to grow. It's a great compensation plan. And this is only one part of your residual income that you get paid every single month. This is paid once a month. There's a third part that we're going to go into. It's coded bonuses. Now, a lot of people don't understand coded bonuses, so I made this explanation so people can truly understand how coded bonuses work, okay? Let's say this is your sponsor. This is the person that brought you in as a member, okay? When they bring you in as a member, here you are, there's your position. You bring in your first member, your second member, and your third member. The minute you have 3 members, the computer looks at those 3 members and it randomly just picks one of them. And it hands that person to your sponsor only in the coded bonus, not in the matrix, not in the fast start, only the coded bonus. Then you put in your 4th one and your 5th one, and it does it one more time. It looks at the 4, randomly picks one, hands that to your sponsor. Now, before you go crazy and go, that's not good, it's great. Watch what I'm telling you. Because first thing you need to know is this. Your first 5, you're only passing up 2. After 5, you will never pass up another, and you're not losing them in the matrix, and you're not losing them in the fast start, okay? So here's the deal. These people that are still coded to you, they're going to go do exactly what you did, meaning they're going to bring in 5. When they bring in 5 just like you did, they have to pass up 2 to you. Your second person brings in 5, they pass up 2 to you. Your third person brings in 5, they pass up 2 to you. Now, you have 6 people coded to you, right there. You didn't bring them in. You don't know who they are. They came through the people that you sponsored. You don't even know. They came from the 3 people because every time they get 5, you got to pass them up to you. Now that these 6 are coded to you, what do you think happens when they go get their 5? Okay, the first one goes and gets their 5. You didn't put them in the business, but they're coded to you, right? When they go get their 5, 2 are passed to your coded bonus, passed up to you. When the second one gets their 5, 2 more are passed up to you. When the third one gets their 5, 2 more are passed up. You see how this is working? It's very simple, but a lot of people don't understand it. Now, what you're seeing here is it's always doubling. We started with 3. When they passed up 2, it went to 6. When all 6 of these passed up 2, it went to 12. And when all 12 of these get their 5, and each one of these segments of 5 passes up 2, it doubles again. It goes to 24. Then it goes to 48. Then it goes to 96. And all of these people, except these 3, you don't know them. You don't know them. This thing just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. Now remember, you don't have to stop at 5. You can keep bringing people in, because after your first 5, you don't pass up anybody anymore. They all stay with you, coded bonuses. So here's another 5 you brought in as members. What happens when they bring in their 5? 2 are passed up to you again. So it just continues. The more members you bring in, the bigger your coded bonus can happen. But I'm showing you this just on everybody bringing in 5, okay? Because after the first 5, you never pass up any more, only 2 out of the first 5. So this is how the structure works. So let's go see how the coded bonus pays you. Okay, let's remember, here's your sponsor, here is you. You bring in your first 3. Computer finds, randomly picks 1, passes it to your sponsor. You bring in 4, number 5, randomly find 1, pass it to your sponsor. Okay? Now, when they bring in their 5, remember, 2's coded to you, 2's coded to you, 2's coded to you. But watch. All this I'm going to show you is based on everybody just getting 5. That's it. Okay, so on your very first level, the 3 that's still there coded to you, everybody is worth $3 a piece to you. That's $9. Okay. Now your second level, remember, 2, 4, 6, because when they got their 5, it was passed up to you. Remember we said it doubles. There's 6 right there. Times $3. That's 18. It's going to double again. Remember, 6 goes to 12. Times $3. 12 goes to 24. Times $3. 24 goes to 48. Times $3. This is only everybody doing 5. Then this whole scenario, the only thing you did was bring in 5. That's it. You have, and what you're looking at right here, you've done nothing else. And everybody else has only done 5. They've done nothing else. Now you can bring in more, and I suggest you do, but I'm just giving you this scenario. 96, 192, 384. See how it keeps doubling? It just keeps doubling. And let's stop there. Let's just stop there. All of this happened because you brought in 5, and then they brought in 5, and then they brought in 5. All of this right here, folks, when you take all these people, which is 24,573 people that's coded to you, times $3, that's $73,719. Again, I get it. This is a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. Again, what if you did only 10%? It's $7,300 a month. Now, let me throw something else at you. This 24,573 right here, or whatever this number is, because this is all perfect, those are all worth $1 a piece to you because these people are also in your matrix. They're in your matrix, not just here, but you're making $3 for them in the coded bonus, and they're in your matrix. Great compensation plan, okay? And remember, after the first 5, you never pass any more to your sponsor. But what if you kept going? Because you don't have to stop at 5. You keep going, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, since you brought them in as a member and they're coded to you, when they bring in 5, 2 is passed to you, 5, 2 is passed to you, 5, 2 is passed to you. This never stops. Every member you bring in, they pass up 2 and they get 5. Now you got those 2 and they get 5, they pass. It just keeps doubling. I hope you understand the power of this part of the compensation plan, because again, this is another part of your residual, and it will be paid out once a month, just like the matrix, because it is part of your residual. Folks, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I hope this compensation plan makes sense. And with all of the value and everything we're going to have in FundSaver Network, it is going to be very simple for you to bring in new members. So I hope you have a great day. Congratulations, everybody. Look forward to working with you. Have a fantastic day. God bless.